Hi guys, so today we're having a look at a couple of items by Kiss and Ruby Kisses, which is sort of a sister brand of Kiss. So if you live in Glasgow, I found these in a small independent shop called Cine, which is currently on Hope Street. In terms of prices and things, I've got this eyeshadow quad, which was £7.49, and it's really creatively named Purple. I got the eyeliner from Ruby Kisses, £1.99 in the shade Glitter Purple. Again, so creative. And then I got two of the Forever Matte Liquid Lipsticks. These were £3.99 each, and I've got the shade Plummy and Orchid Heart. So I have done my makeup using these today. We'll do a bit of a wear test. I mean, look at the packaging. They're going for a bit of a Kylie look, aren't they? But yeah, so we'll show you the application section, we'll do a bit of a wear test, and we'll see if this is a brand I want to go and buy more of. Right, so I will start with cheating because I don't have a matte brow bone colour in this quad, so I'm going straight in with something that we're not reviewing, which is the Pearl eyeshadow from Makeup Obsession, which is just, for me, a great skin tone matte for, you know, just brightening up my brow area and setting that before I start trying to blend in transition colours. So, there is something in here that I might be able to use as a transition colour. It is, however, rather sparkly. So it's this guy up here. Do these have names? No, I don't think they do. So let's go into that. I'm hoping the shimmer doesn't show up too much. If it doesn't, this will be a lovely transition colour, I think. So, fluffy brush. Okay. Not the most pigmented, but then kind of what you want with a transition colour, really. There we go. Maybe just needs a bit of a breakthrough when you first use it. So the shimmer's showing up a little bit, but it's actually still really nice. I think this is a great transition colour, actually. Yay! This is the colour that I was least confident about in this little quad, so kind of glad that I'm liking it straight off the bat. So I'm going to try and blow this out quite far because I kind of want to do quite a big, well, just quite a lot of area I want to cover with my eye look today. So I'm going to grab a kind of angled fluffy crease brush, and we're just going to go into this really, really dark looking matte shade. And so loads of that's picked up. If this transfers, this is awesome. Okay. That is gorgeous, actually. Look how far that's went just from dipping it once. And it's not looking patchy, and it's blending. I've not got any fallout. So far, I am impressed. Again, no skipping. Nice smooth pigment. It is just such a nice dark blackened purple, which, if you're a purple fan, is just a great colour to have around, to use as liner, to use in the crease if you don't want to do, you know, full black, which lots of people don't. And this would be an amazing lower lash line colour. Just went a little bit higher than on the other side there. Right, so I'm going to bring it in a little bit more on my lid. It's really pretty. I'm kind of excited. Don't judge me. Okay, I can definitely see this being a colour that I reach for like again and again and again. This will look beautiful with something just like really shimmery packed into the lid now. But what we're actually going to do on the lid is this hopefully bright ass purple here. So I've just got a paddle brush. And again, not really seeing any fallout, which is amazing for a more affordable palette. Tiny bit of fallout there, but I also forgot to tap my brush, so I'm taking responsibility for that one. So that is a really nice shade of purple. From what I understand, purple is one of the harder shades to formulate. So this is basically a purple based palette that so far I think the formula is great on. I say so far, the next colour is white, so we've covered all of the kind of purple ones, including a matte dark purple that blended like a dream. So that's so pretty. Don't know why that gap at my lash line does not want to fill in. Maybe I didn't get primer on that. Right, so I'm going to take a tiny bit of the white and just pop it under my brow bone just to see how. That's quite a nice one actually. It's not like glitter bomb crazy white. It does just add a sheen and brightness. So again, that's really nice. I might try that as an actual highlight today as well, just because it is a massive, massive pan. I don't see myself getting through it unless I start using it as a highlighter. So in terms of fallout, tiny little bit. And it was mainly from that lid shade when I forgot to tap the brush. So, you know, for an eye look that's this dark, that's not a lot of fallout to me. So I'm going to go and do most of my face makeup. We've still got an eyeliner to try from a kind of sister brand and a lip colour, so I will be back. Right, I'm back. So let's just quickly do the cheek highlighter, because this palette is kind of bulky and I keep thinking I'm going to knock it over. So I'm just going in with this brush from a Beauty Bay set. This set was weird when I bought it. I couldn't find most of the brushes individually, so I don't know what this is called. It's just a kind of oversized fluffy brush. So yeah, so that's not like your typical like white eyeshadow that you used to get in a lot of quads that was just like white frost central. This is actually a bit more creamy, and actually for pale girls like me, it's making quite a nice highlighter. So just blending that out a little bit. So yeah, quite great. Fluff that out a little bit. I do like that brush, but sometimes depending on the formula it doesn't quite blend it out. I think it needs to be a bit of a looser, drier formula for that one, so not the best brush choice, but that does make a nice highlighter. So the next item I got is from Ruby Kisses, which is like a side brand of Kiss, and this is their glitter purple eyeliner. I believe the shade is just down as glitter purple. Now this one's been smooshed slightly in the lid, but it should be okay. So it's a twist up one, but it lets you twist it back down, which is always good. And let's hope I'm not about to just totally mess up my makeup for today. Okay, that's really nice for a lower lash line. The glitter, it is silver glitter, but it's very, very small micro glitter. So it's still gonna look okay for a lower lash line. So it's just kind of, to me this is a nice shade of purple. It's still definitely purple, but it's dark enough that it's not like in your face and your lashes just look a little bit thicker. So That's nice. And it was actually a creamier formula than I was expecting. So just so you can see. But yeah, that's nice. Definitely like that one. And then last thing we've got to play with is the lip colours. So again, these are from Ruby Kisses. I've got two. I've got Orchid Heart and I've got Plummy. Now, this would be fun, but I think this is actually going to look nicer with what I've done today. So we will try this one out, especially since I'm spending today going round a museum with my dad. So this is probably more appropriate. So first off, it's got a sweet scent, very synthetic-y sweet scent, but not bad, fine by me. So nice doe foot applicator. Dee, dee, dee. I'm so scared of messing up my lips, I'm sorry. I'm being so quiet. Okay, so it's a little bit patchy. I'll zoom you guys in so you can see properly. It's a little bit patchy. It's a weird formula. I could almost hear myself like I don't really like that patch is getting better, is it? No, it's still pretty patchy. So not the smoothest formula, which means I've not got the greatest sharp edge going on. And then we're patchy. Right, I don't need to meet my dad for a while, so I will still wear this and just see, you know, kind of how it feels, if it gets much better. The time just now is 20 past 10, so I'm going to go and chill, watch a bit of 90 Day Fiancé. We'll see how this kind of settles down. It looks okay from a distance, but yeah, definitely not my favourite formula ever. So let's see how we go on. Right, so I'm back for a fairly early check-in. It's just about 12 o'clock. So I've had this makeup on for just over an hour and 14 minutes. I wanted to check in on the lip colour. I have been nibbling crisps. So, you know, I just wanted to see how it would hold up. And it's not good. I mean, you can see this weird kind of arch where the colour is worn off. So, corners of my mouth, completely gone. Closer you get to the inside of my lips, there's even less colour left. So, this does give us a chance to see how this works for kind of touching up. So, let's see. I'm a bit worried it's going to look super patchy when I do this, but one way to find out. Okay, so this did feel super dry when I first put it on. It got a little bit more comfortable, but also it was wearing off, so you know, that's not great. Eyeshadow is still going strong. The, you know, eyeliner, the eyeshadow we use as highlighter is still definitely there. The lip colour, I don't know. It's still definitely patchy. And, you know, that wasn't the greatest wear we got out of it. Yeah, I forgot I hadn't actually swatched this one for you guys, the Orchid Heart one, which looks beautiful. Also looks like it might apply quite patchy. Might have to be super careful with that. iPhone. Yeah. So this is feeling super drying again, possibly worse than the first layer. Oh well, I guess we will see, so I'm going to go about my day. Right, I am literally on the way out the door, and should have been on the way out the door a couple of minutes ago, but it is just about 1:45. I wanted to do one little last mention on this lip colour, which is I'm not keeping it on. This is so dry and crusty feeling that I'm not happy at all wearing it. It's actually like, you know, so dry it will come off in little bits. Or if I rub my lips together, it just feels really uncomfortable. So changing this, but the rest of it still going strong, still loving it. So I'll be back. Right, so I'm back. It is 10 past 10, so we are pretty much on the 12-hour mark. The lower lash line is looking a bit better on this side than this side. This side was watering a bit earlier, so I'm not going to really hold that against it. The lips, where, you know, I wrote that off earlier. That was just not pleasant. It's not an experience that I want to repeat wearing that product at all. So eyeliner, the $1.99 eyeliner, actually really nice, enjoying that, we'll use it again. The eyeshadow, it looks okay from a distance, but God, it's horrendous close up. My eye watered, but not that badly, and I know for a fact after watered I looked in the mirror and this wasn't a thing. I did slightly have a nap on my bed when I came in because I wasn't feeling great, but yeah, that's not a good, you know, a good effect. I mean, that lid's almost clean apart from that really dense line. So yeah, maybe there's other primers it'll work better with. For some reason lately I've just been reaching for the Cut Crease Canvas as an eye primer. So yeah, overall I'm not overly impressed with that brand, which is a shame because, you know, I really wanted this to be cool. I'm going to put this on just to see what it looks like on, because why not? Although I don't, you know, don't like the formula. But at least if I like the colour, I can then go and hunt for it in a different formula. And I'm sure you guys are wondering what it looks like. I don't know why I'm still being careful. I'm about to clean this all off and go to bed. Oh, this does look really crazy patchy. Worse than the last one. Look at that. It's insane. Okay, I'm gonna give up on that application because it's more about just seeing the colour. Okay, I do quite like the colour, so I might keep an eye out for a different formula with a similar shade. If you know any, if you get any recommendations, please leave them down below. But overall, the stuff I've tried today is going into the goodbye category, with the sole exception of the eyeliner, which I feel like it's kind of hard to go that wrong with eyeliner unless they're so hard that you can't work them onto the skin. So yeah, sorry, not loving the eyeshadow. It didn't last. The packaging is bulky as all F, because rather than just having the quad, there's also this little underneath area with a mirror, which is kind of nice, but then, you know, are you going to sit and go like that while you're doing your eyeshadow to get between the mirror and the eyeshadow? And they've also put a couple of sponge applicators down there, which very few of us enjoy using. So yeah, bulky and not great. The colours were gorgeous when it went on. It did look okay for the majority of the day. I would say I got at least 8 or 9 hours wear out of it looking good. But when it fell apart, it has severely fell apart. So if you've got any questions about any of these, please leave them down below. If there's any other brands or products you think I'm missing out on that I should try, leave that down below as well. I always want to find new stuff to play with. So I will see you guys later. I hope you had an awesome weekend. I did have an awesome weekend. I done overtime and I went to the museum with my dad. So I will see you guys soon. Bye.